Alright, this is my little project for the past couple of days. I had a retired Qantas guy show us a real basic buzz box. Now, although a lot of people may have seen this sort of thing before, this one had eluded me somehow. But anyway, I thought it's got to be the simplest and ideal for pulse jets, pretty much all type. So all I needed was a relay, what they call a changeover relay, which I got from Super Cheap Autos, and description of what part does what is on there. And but in this case, it's not for headlights, like high beam, low beam. It was quite wide together, very different than what it was supposed to be used for, but so simple, and it does the job here. It's the points basically right there for the that works like your points on a car engine, and when we have power, the power will activate this relay and it'll open that, and that breaks the circuit, turns off the power to the relay, turns off the power to the coil, that makes the spark. As soon as it's done that, it must have like a spring or something to just shove it back closed again. Doesn't need any power from that side to do it, and once it's closed, it just activates again. Straight away the coil gets its power, and also the relay's got its power, and within a split second the relay is activated and it's pulled the points open again, dumped the power. So it's surprisingly simple, and it works. And so with a car can coil like this Lucas one, off a tractor I think, no ballast resistor inside here, no resistor, so it gets full voltage, full power, and the power we get is about 30,000 volts out of these. And although I've had 2 amps out of my electronic ones, that depends. That depends on how much power it's sucking out of it. Now, I haven't measured the amps, but it looks okay to me. But I will do that. I'll get around to measuring the amps. But it definitely sparks fast enough. It makes the tip of this spark plug here glow red, believe it or not. Not easy to tell on camera, but you can see it myself. It's hard to tell because it goes out real quick, but I know it is glowing red, and when I spray kerosene at that, it just instantly ignites kerosene. So anyway, that's the circuit, the drawing, basically where the wires have to go. There's a spark plug, that's the little circuit box, this thing, what's inside it, and you have to have also the condenser. That's just off a car V8 one, that one, but that doesn't matter, just any old condenser you got lying around. Any old car can coil you can try, and yeah, common resistor. You've got a good way of starting them. Now there are many other ways of doing buzz boxes, of course, from stun guns to Model T coils to electronic ones, and if you've got a Model T coil lying around, you're probably using that and happy with it. Stun guns, people use them and claim they work, but they're not my favourite because they just don't have any amps behind them. A police stun gun I think is about 50,000 volts, and but it's not so much the volts, it's the combination of amps and volts that's more important. And I find these can coils are perfect for all pulse jets except the real toughest. The toughest might be one that's just running on straight kerosene. For that you might prefer a bit more power in it, and the other way, of course, is you just add a bit of petrol to the kero or something like that, and that fires them up quicker. So anyway, that's enough of that. Yeah, so there you have it, simple buzz box if you need one. If I take that off and just show you the length. The length will tell you the voltage, pretty much. That sounded a bit daunting. So to have a spark about 30 mil long, or about an inch, yeah, it's pretty powerful. Very often you'll only get a spark about 10 mil long. That's when they're getting a bit on the weak side with these. And I think 30,000 volts will make it jump about 20 mil, or 15 mil maybe. Yeah, sorry, it's about 15 mil. So that's what we got here anyway, about 30,000 volts. And when you put these in a box, don't use a wooden box. I've done that and they just short out. Electricity goes through wood. So use a plastic box. That's all you need in a plastic box. And a battery that size is ideal. They can handle the amount of current. Anything smaller than that, they tend to struggle, I've found. And these are quite cheap. You buy them on eBay, cheap as peanuts. So there you go. Thanks for watching.